If you clicked on this video, you must want to know the pros and cons of being in the military. Well, you clicked on the right one, because boy, do I have a lot to tell you. But first things first, cut the intro.
Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like...
So, just left the gym and kind of reflecting on my life a little bit. You know, I got 10 months left in the Navy. My Navy career is coming to an end sooner than I know. So I decided to help some people out by making this video and, you know, give you some pros and cons as to why you shouldn't join the military. At the end of the day, the decision is yours. So let's start with the pros, because I probably got a lot more cons, right? So pros is stability. So being that you're in the military and you sign a contract, you don't necessarily have to worry about where your paycheck coming from or nothing like that. Like, for the most part, your paycheck is guaranteed on the first and 15th, excuse me. So you got that stability. Yeah, whether you work hard or you don't work hard, that check is coming. You know, how much money you make is ultimately depends on if you want to put on the effort or not. But I'm gonna save that. I got something else to talk about with that. Another pro is you get to experience a different life, right? Obviously, if you joined, I say 9 times out of 10, you probably want to change something about your life. And with the military, it'll do that. They'll send you to places that you probably would never visit on your own time. You'll meet people from all over the world, not just states, all over the world. You'll try new things, try new foods, you know, see a new world aside from what you know. I don't know about you guys. I grew up in New York City. It's a lot of things I didn't experience. Like, you know, hope you guys don't take offense to this, but I never really interacted too much with white people unless there was a teacher at our school. Literally, that's probably the only times that I can remember. So you'll definitely meet a lot of people all over the world and experience new things. Another pro with being in the military is the military can provide a sort of optimism. Somebody like me, my mind was very small prior to joining the military, and me joining has opened up my mind to different things. And this goes along with the experiencing new things, like just being around different people kind of opened up my mind to new things, like, you know, actually thinking about being in business with people, passive income, another source of income, just opening up my mind to different things that I probably, staying in New York, it wouldn't happen for me. Another pro is that the military forces you to mature really fast. Like, I didn't know about credit. I didn't know about credit cards, mortgage, paying bills. It forces you to mature. And then they also put you in situations to think like an adult. Like, you're in charge of certain machinery, equipment. They put you in leadership positions where you're in charge of people. Mind you, you can do all these things like right off rip, like 18, 19, 20 years old. Mind you, you just graduated high school, and you have to learn these things. I know in my household, I wasn't taught about any of those things. So the military definitely helped me progress in adult life faster than it would have happened in New York City. So those are a couple pros. Couple cons though. Whew. It's a spicy part right here. It's the part I like. So a con for me is micromanagement. The military likes to dictate everything you do in your life. In my experience in the Navy, I'm not too sure about other branches, but I'm pretty sure it's the same because we're all under a salary, a contract, so they could do whatever they want with us because we can't quit. They micromanage everything, from the time you leave, you come into work, the time you leave. When we on the way, they can, like, if somebody want to do a drill to wake up the whole ship and it's 2-3 in the morning, they can do that, take you out of your sleep or working out, whatever you was doing during that time. Yeah, they micromanage a lot. Another con for me is there's a ceiling in the military, right? So even if you was a hard charger, somebody that you put on rake the fastest that you can, and you grinding, you put on rank fast, stuff like that. But ultimately, all of that depends on other people, right? So if other people don't deem you worthy, then you will not advance in this career. Like, for certain ranks, you have to wait a certain amount of years in order to try and put on the next one. And even with that, you still have to take a test. You still have to do a whole bunch of extra stuff that has nothing to do with your job, like volunteer and all this other stuff, just to try to put on the next rank. And for me, all of that is so limiting because all that effort you put in to that and to trying to make the next rank, I feel like if you put that into like what you really want to do, the possibilities are endless. Another con for me is time, right? I feel like I'm losing a lot of time that I'm just not going to get back, right? And I can apply that time to something else. Like, for example, the captain of our ship, I'm not going to say what ship I'm on. Y'all might catch me slipping in another video or something like that. But the ship I'm on, right, the captain, she does whatever she deems fit, and she has the power to drag us with her, right? So if she wants to volunteer us to like go on the way to do some exercises for another command, another squadron, or something that needs a certification or whatever the case may be, she can do that. She can take us, the whole ship, 5,000 people, take us along that ride, and it could be a couple days, it could be weeks, but our time is in her hands, and for me, that's trash. Like, me being gone 2-3 weeks, I can do something that I want to do, and me using that time can help me advance to where I want to be in life, or the things I want to do. You feel me? I just feel like a lot of my time is being wasted because of things that are just out of my control. Another con is that I feel like I have no power over my life. Like, I do to a certain extent. Like, nobody's telling me what to do when I get home, or nobody's telling me what to do in my free time. Not at all. But just the thought of being on call is very draining, right? These people can call you back for any reason. Like, let's say you didn't finish a task or something like that. They can call you back to the ship and just waste your time. I'm over that personally. I want 100% of my time. I want to dictate what I'm doing with my time. I'm over it. Overall, I just feel like I'm in a cage, and I'm at a point in my life where I just want to be free. There was a point in time where I didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't know the route. Like, I didn't even really know who I am and the things I liked. I submitted to the idea of the military, basically making those decisions for me. But now that I'm more in tune with myself and I know what I want out of life, I know where I want to be and all that stuff, it's my time to go. And for a lot of people, including myself, like, this is a great thing that'll help you, advance in life. Or this can be your profession, your dream reality, whatever you want to call it. This can be something you want to do for the rest of your life, or the rest of the time that they allow you to spend in the military, right? This is not for everybody. So for those of you that are looking to join, or you're still contemplating on getting out and that, really think about it, because there's a lot that comes to this that people just don't talk about. And if you want me to go into specifics, like the mental aspect of being in the military, or the physical aspect, or just anything specific you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, I'll be gladly to share more information with you guys, man. So that's it for this video. I know it was kind of a general conversation, but I just felt like I had to kind of give a little bit of pointers, a little bit of insight from my perspective. Yeah, I hope this video helped you out at least a little bit. Like I said, any questions, just hit me up in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe too. Please subscribe. But yeah, man, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.